B'shut Kol HaKadosh, everybody, welcome. Be'ezrat Hashem, Hashem should give us baracha, tzlacha, briyut, arbe nachat. Be'ezrat Hashem yitbarach. We continue with our Akdama in the Kabbalah, which is means introduction. May Hashem b'zchut ha'limut hazeh, in this merit of this learning, may Hashem take all the soldiers and bring them back peacefully to their houses. Kol ha'chatufim v'chatufot, where we got kidnapped, should return shalom, with the peace, with tranquility, with the happiness, back to the house. V'chen yeratzon v'nomar amen. And I'm with page Nun Dalet. Nun Dalet. V'ata teda shlosha sfirot rishonom ul keter chuma bina. Oh, so we said this. So we have lechen Nun Dalet. Lechen eser sfirot hem koma shlema b'dmut adam. So we have Nun Dalet.
What is it, lechen?
Nun Dalet. You inside probably Otzrot Chaim. You're not in a Hagdama of the P'ticha K'tzara. No, you're in a P'ticha K'tzara. No. It's in the back. P'ticha K'tzara. You're inside the Otzrot Chaim probably already. So we have Lachen Eser Svirot Koma Shlema Badmut Adam. Dahainu Keter Chuma Bina. Em Soda Rosh El Mochin. So we have Keter Chuma Bina. It represents the intellect of a person, which just means the right brain, the left brain, and the emtzai, which just means the keter is in the middle. And you have 7 lower ones. It represents the other lips of the human. The right hand, which is the whole arm, is going to be right, which just means chesed. Chesed kavanaz roa yamin. Al yedei mitorer tov chesed ba'olam. And this is how the tov, which is the good, would arouse in this world. Agvura roa smola. Gvura is going to be the left hand. Ki agvura michavana baz roa smola. Al yedei itorer din v'agvura ba'olam. The judgment in this world is going to be in this world. Tiferet gufa, tiferet, which just means tiferet. This is how we're going to see all the time tiferet. Tough. Shu etzem aguf shu bakav emtzai. Says this is emtza aguf, kav emtzai, which just means in the middle. Ben chesed v'gvura, between the chesed v'gvura. Netzach v'hod trin shoken. Netzach v'hod, we have netzach v'hod, which just means the right leg and the left leg. Shtei shokaim, which is also means shokaim, which is this whole right side, and this is whole left side, right? מכריע בין החסד וגבורה, נצח וטרן שוקים, נצח ועוד מכוונים שתי שוקים, לפי שהם ענפי החוג, שהם נצח נתח לחסד והוד נתח לגבורה. Then we have anafim, which is from chesed וגבורה. We're going to have anafim, which just means the branches. Branches of the chesed is a netzach. The branches of the גבורה, it's a hod. היסוד שיומד לגופה עוד ברית קודש. The יסod is going to be ברית קודש of a human. ביסוד שם הברית הקודש סיום הגוף כולכו לבתוכו 7 של הספירות חגת נצח הוד. So it says in the 7 ספירות we have a chesed גבורה תפארת netzach hod. So which just means everything shefa that's from the yisod will come, is going to come through the chesed גבורה תפארת netzach hod. Which just means that's what the Yosef, what he did for 80 years, he mikalkel at the Am Israel. Not only that, also Egyptian, because he gets from the top, it's a general rule, he gets all the sfirot, which just means all the shefa is getting from the top to the bottom, which is chesed gvura teferet netzachot, is going to go everything to Yisod. V'suv hakol elu metocho shefa kol sfirot chesed gvura teferet netzachot. Malchut hu ateret de Yisod deza. Malchut is going to be the ateret, which just means the crown of the Yisod. You found it? V'da. שכל הספירה מ10 ספירות נחלקו גם ל10 ספירות פרטיות. So it says 10 ספירות, which is the 10 ספירות, you have in each ספירה you have 10 ספירות, which just means there's a general rule. And let's say we're talking about keter. We're going to take a keter. In a keter you're going to have yud sfirot. It's called bashort in a simple meaning, yud sfirot. Yas, it's called. It's another language to say yas. Yud Sfirot. That means Keter Chokma Bina Chesed Gvura Teferet Netzach Hod Yisod Shel Keter Chokma Bina Chesed Gvura Teferet Netzach Hod Yisod Malchut Shel Keter. כתר חוכמה, בינה, חסד, גבורה, תפארת, נצח, הוד, יסוד, מלכות של חוכמה. So each sphira have 10 sphirot. Okay? Clear, right? So every little sphira, or any sphira that we're talking about, each sphira would have break it down to the 10 sphirot. גם ל10 ספירות פרטים, לכן נקרא ספירה כתר פרצוף שלם. When it's considered פרצוף שלם, which means the full building, it's called פרצוף שלם. בפני עצמו, בעל 10 ספירות דוגמת דמות אדם שלם. You're going to take a human, you're going to take keter, which means on top of the head, chokhmah bina, which is the right brain and the left brain. Then you have a dad, is the middle, where we put so-called the tefillin, the kesher of the tefillin. Then you have chesed, which means the right hand, gula, the left hand, tiferet, which means the body. Netzav v'chod trun shokin, which means 2 legs, which is right leg and a left leg. And the yisod, which is going to be the yisod, as we know. Okay, brit yisod. V'ateret the yisod is going to be the malchut. Okay, very important. 10 ספירות דוגמה אדם. כמו פרצוף אבא ואמא וזה רמפין, כולם הם בעלי 10 ספירות בקומה שלמה. Like we have אבא ואמא, we have אריך, אבא ואמא, זב ונוק, right? We have אבא ואמא, זב ונוק. What are you looking at? Oh, you want to look at the chart. Okay. Okay. You want to look at the chart? We could look at also the chart. The chart comes in. Huh? It's called Ilana Kadosh. I don't know if you have the same thing. Ilana Kadosh. So we have it. So it says over here, the chart. So a lot of people look at it. I saw somebody yesterday. A lot of people like to look at the chart. I have the whole. Just look at the page Gimel all the way in the back. So a lot of people want to look at the charts, right? Oh man, a lot of people wanted to look at the chart. So because they want to look at the chart, I have the whole book about the chart, the whole Etz Chaim. Etz Chaim, which means 50 gates. Okay, I have the whole. What are you doing? Right. When you're making a chart, and I tell this a lot of time to people, you constricting whatever I'm gonna say, which means you are only understanding according to the chart. That means you cannot comment the chart. So that's why my teacher taught me without chart, even though I could learn through the charts. Like Masechet Eruvin, the only way you are able to learn it and to understand it only through the charts. But over here, we're not talking about Masechet Eruvin through the actual physicality. Yeah, actually. Tell us about it. We're doing Eruvin. Right. So actually, no. If you have a difficulty understanding a Gemara, right? And I was in Eretz Israel and I had a difficulty understanding Yerushalmi. It talks about Ma'aserot. There's a general rule and there's a way of learning. If a person have a problem learning Eruvin or any Masechet, first of all, know all the Mishnah, memorizing that Masechet. Once you're going to know the Mishnah, then for you, all the Limud, which means everything that you want to learn and you want to enter, is going to be much easier. If you know the Mishnah. Mishnah is the foundation. Over here, when you said Eruvin, there's a klalim that I learned from the Eruvin. I'm not going to go to the details. There's a klalim, there's a general ruling in the Eruvin. So when you learn, you need to learn general first ruling. The problem is we pay attention to many details. When we pay attention to many details, we're losing everything. No, general. Same thing is over here. When we're learning general, then we're able to understand what's the details. But if a person going through general, then he gets yu'ush, then he gets discouraged in his learning because he don't see the progress on it. So as we continue, so the chart, usually I don't do the chart, so we could go by the chart. So it says Ilana Kadosh, it says the holy tree, right? Sedei levashut partzuf atzilut al gabe arechampin. Risha de lo yada, which means the head that we did not know. You see, Risha de lo yada. הוא הגר דעתיק עומד למעלה מכל האצילות על גבי רשע דערך. So you have a gar, which means גיר מראשונות, עתיק. Okay, למעלה מכל האצילות. It stands on the top of all the אצילות. אצילות, which means you have 4 worlds. You have אצילות בריאה יצירה עשייה. Then on top of it you have רישא דלא ידע, which means the head that we don't know. What means the head that we don't know? We don't know how's the shefa coming through those steps. But in other books, in the Atik ve'Arich, we're going to get to the gates. We're going to have a gates, which is the gates is going to go like this. You're going to have 50 gates in a Etz Chaim, or 50 gates in a, not really gates, in a Otzrot Chaim. It's going to go from the Igul ve'Yosher, how the world was created. Before, we talk about everything before the creation. Then we're going to go to Olam Ha'ak, Adam Katmon. Then we're going to go to Olam HaTzilut, trying to understand Atzilut. Then we're going to go to Olam HaBriyah, then we're going to try to understand Olam Briyah. Then we're going to go to Yitzirah, we're going to try to understand Yitzirah. Then we're going to Asiyah. Then we're going to go to Arich ve'Abba, Ima, Zav, and Nog, how they interact with each other. Then you're going to go to Kelim, which just means the vessel. Then you're going to go to Livushim, which just means the enclosement. What is in the Sfirot that means? Then you have a Tzadik, Tzelem. Then how's the Tzelem comes in? Tzadik Lamid Mem. How's the Shefa coming to this world? Then you have Mem as a Mochin. So we need to learn the Mochin. Without the contact of the Mochin, we cannot get. Then we need the Or Ein Sof Baruch Hu, so to get the light to us. So all these things, it needs to come in a place. Like a prime example that I always give to people for them to have a clear picture. Right now I'm giving shur. My eyes are looking. My ears are listening. My nose is smelling. I'm talking. My body, my heart is pumping. How many things happening at the same time? Many. What do you pay attention? You pay attention to nothing. The only you pay attention is to your speech. So that means in Kabbalah, everything needs to be, you have to know everything that's happening. So that's a prime example. So this consider to be awareness. That's what happened. So let's go to Ilana Ilyon, Risha Deloit Yada, Arechampin. So we have Keter. You see Batoch Keter. In a Keter, you see the top. You see it's in a circle. Chesed de Atik Betocho. He says Chesed de Atik Betocho, which just means you take a Arechampin, right? For example, he says this is so-called Atik. You have a Arich and Atik. What's the difference? It's Arich. Atik is much greater as called as a Keter. Arich is called as much lower than a Keter. It's the same thing Keter. So you have a Atik. Okay, he says Zayin Tachtonot of the Atik Midlabesh Bayut Sfirot Shela Arich.
It's characteristics.
We're not talking about right now Balatanya or Hasidut. We're just talking about Sfirot and Partsufim over here. Pay attention over here, not to get confused. Zayin Tachtonot. This is, pay attention to me. This is so-called Zayin Tachtonot. Zayin Tachtonot, which just means 7 lower Sfirot from an Atik, which is Chesed, Gurat, Feret, Netzach, Hod, Yisod, Malchut, is going to go to the Arechampin. So that's why over here it says Chesed the Atik, Betocho, Batoch, Keter the Arich. So can I ask you a question? If the Chesed of the Atik is going to go to the Keter of the Arich, what about the Gvura of the Atik? Where is it going to go?
Meaning it took place?
Look. This is Atik.
Okay.
This is Yud Sfirot. Right? Keter Chuma Binah Chesed Gurat Feret Netzach Hod Yisod Malchut of the Atik. It needs to go to the Arich. So it's going. Which part of it going? Only Zayin Tachtonot. Only the 7 lower ones. So if the 7 lower ones, which is talking about Chesed Gurat Feret Netzach Hod Yisod Malchut, Shela Atik is going to go to the Arich. So if it's going to go to the Arich, Chesed of the Atik is going to go to the Keter of the Arich.
These are just names?
No, these are names that Shefa that needs to come to this world. So if you open this Ilana Kadosh, so tell me exactly, if the Chesed of the Atik is going to go to the Keter of the Arich, right? The Gvura is going to go to the Chochma of the Arich. Right? Then you're going to have a Chesed, then the Chesed Gurat Tferet. The Tferet is going to go to the Bina of the Arich. So clear? A little bit clear? You have a questions? You have a questions? So when I say, excuse me, I'm talking about Arich Hampin, it's called Keter. But what is inside the Keter? You have a Chesed of the Atik. But what is it considered? Is Arich Nikra Keter or Nikra Chesed? It is considered Keter and it's Nikra Chesed. How is it Chesed? Because Batocho, inside of it you have a inside the Arich Hampin of the Keter, you have a Chesed of the Atik. You see it, Rabbi John?
Yes.
Then the second time we're gonna have Chochma of the Arich Hampin, Gvura the Atik, Betocho. Bina Tiferet the Da'at.
Why we use the word Atik?
Atik, which just means Atik Yomin, which just means the old days. That's the names. Oh, so the beautiful question you need to ask: what's all these names was given? What's all these names? Atik, Arich, Abba, Ima, Za, Nug, Ilana Kadosh, Arich, Adam Katmon, Atzilu Briya, Yitzirasiya. What's these names? These names was given to the Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai in a cave by Eliyahu Hanavi, by Adam Arishon, by Moshe Rabbeinu, by all the Gdolei Olam that used to come, and they used to say these names and these borrowed terms for us to understand it. Metaphorically, it's a borrowed terms. So through those borrowed terms, you're gonna bring the Shefa to this world. So the only way you're only gonna bring it through these borrowed words. Can they use other words? Of course. But if we was not given those other words, except these are the words, we have to know it, and that's what we have to pay attention.
Did Hanavi give it to them, or other different?
Tanaim, all different type of Tanaim. Idra Rabba Idra Zuta talks about in the details what kind of Tanaim came in, and what kind of Avot came in to Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai and given the secrets. Okay, we continue, Rabbi.
Yeah.
Abba. So now we have. When we're gonna get on the line of the Abba V'Ima, you see on the right side is the Abba, and the left side is the Ima. You see the Abba V'Ima corresponds to the Bina of the Arich Hampin. Inside the Arich Hampin, what are you gonna have? Tiferet the Atik. So I'm gonna ask you a question. Where is the start Abba V'Ima? You're gonna tell me it started from the Bina of the Arich. From the Bina of the Arich, you're gonna say inside the Bina of the Arich, you're gonna have Tiferet of the Atik.
They're not for nothing on each side of the Tiferet.
No. So they're on the right side, this is on the right side, this is on the left side. What? What's the... You have a question?
I don't say anything.
It's okay. It's okay.
My soul understands.
So it says over here, then you have you see in Abba you have Keter Chma Bina.
That when we pray we have the 10 sfirot on our head, that's what you're talking about?
Yes. Also we talked about, before you walked in, we talked about the Sfirah. It represents all the 10 Sfirot, part of the human body. So
In our body?
Yeah, the part of the 10 Sfirot was the 10 Sfirot, the body was made from 10 Sfirot. So those 10 Sfirot, let's talk about Keter, which means the crown, is like so called, hypothetically speaking, the Kippah. The right and the left brain is the Chochmah V'Bina. With the Ad, where we put the Tefillin, the Kesher of the Tefillin, that's the Da'ad. The right hand is the Chesed, the left hand is the Gvura, the body is the Tiferet, which means the mirror.
All of this is the breakdown of the person's body right here?
It's much greater, right? The diagram over here is much greater. It's before the humanity was created, before the world was created.
Okay, but this is part of us.
Us right now, right. Through this world, right. We're able to get those 10 sfirot if we do the job of what the Hashem tells us.
Correct. Okay.
So when we're talking about over here the Tiferet of the Arich Hampin, right? We're talking about over here the Tiferet of the Atik. Inside the Tiferet of the Atik, you have the Bina of the Arich. Bina of the Arich, it corresponds to the Abba V'Ima. The Abba in the right side, the Ima is on the left side. Then you have in the Abba V'Ima, you have the same thing, like we learned it previously. Each one of them, Partsufim, has a 10 Sfirot, which is Keter Choma Bina, as you see it, Da'at Chesed Gvura Tiferet. Then you have a Saba, Israel Saba V'Tmuna. You see Israel Saba. You see next to the Abba. You see it? So where the Abba starts with the Israel Saba with Saba, it's
But why are they naming it Ima, Abba, Saba? What?
it's just the borrowed terms for.
It's just metaphoric. Okay.
It's more metaphoric for people to understand it. We're talking about much greater worlds before this world was created, and we're trying to understand in a physicality, which is once we put in a physicality, we understand better. But we're constricting everything what Hashem wanted to create and what is it created for. So let's go forward. So you see over here, Gvura. Where's the Israel Saba? starts is from the Gvura of the Abba. Where does it start? You see, you're going to go to Chesed. Arei Champin, you see Arei Champin? You see the Chesed?
Yeah.
Chesed, right? You see Chesed, Rabbi?
Yeah.
Chesed. Inside the Chesed, what do you see?
Netzach and the Atik.
The Atik, beautiful. Netzach the Atik. What it says? Perek Emtzai. So which is means from the middle. So let me explain to you. You see next to Chesed, inside the line, you have Perek Elyon, Perek Emtzai, Perek Tachton. You see, Rabbi? Perek Aleph, Pei Aleph, Pei Aleph, Pei Bed, Pei Gimel. Which is means Perek Elyon, which is means a leg has three parts. He has the first part is a thigh, the second part, this is called Perek Elyon Shel Netzach. Right? The hand has three parts. So we're going to take Perek Elyon, Perek Emtzai, Perek Tachton. So you have three bottoms, three. So Perek Elyon, Perek Emtzai, Perek Tachton. So we're going to come to the Netzachot, or we're going to come to the Chesed V'Gvura. We're going to break it down to the Perek Elyon, Perek Emtzai, Perek Tachton.
All of them.
Right, when we're going to come... No. You see, only Tferet. Then you're going to come to Netzach. Then you come to the Hod. Then you're going to come to the Shlish. Then you're going to have Shlish, which is means Shlish. Shlish.
2/3.
1/3, 2/3, 3/3.
Yes.
So it's called Shlish Elyon, Shlish Emtzai, Shnei Shlish. Shlish. Okay? So again, we have over here, we have inside the... When the Abba, where's the Abba starts from? From the Bina of the Arich. Who is the Bina inside the Bina of the Arich? The Feret of the Atik. You see it, Rabbi John? You see the Abba? You have the Abba over here, right? I'm going to ask you, where's the Abba starts from? Who gave him the pumping, the shefa? Where is it coming from? You're going to tell me from the Bina of the Arich. So where is inside the Bina, the Arich? The Feret of the Atik. So is it Tiferet? Or this is the, what you call it? Or the Bina of the Arich.
Yeah.
Okay? Same thing, we're going to go to the Ima. So now we're going to go to the Ima. You see it, Rabbi John? You have an Ima. On the left side, you're going to have an Ima. Right? Abba, you're going to have on the right side. Ima, you're going to have on the left
They
side.
both start at the same point in the Bina.
Right. So then we're going to have a Tvuna. You see Israel Saba with Tvuna.
Tvuna ve'Yisrael Saba.
Right. It's called Yashasud. In a Yashasud. Israel Saba v'Tvuna. Yashasud. We continue. So where is the Israel Saba v'Tvuna starts from?
Gvura the Abba.
Gvura of the Abba. Where else it starts from?
Chesed Ovinima.
Netzach Datik.
No, Chesed, Perek Tachton shel Chesed, the Arich.
Chesed, Perek Tachton. Okay, I see what you said, yeah.
Make sense?
But why don't you, so what about Israel Saba, same thing?
No, that's where the Israel Saba starts from.
Of Chesed, Perek
How do you know from Perek
Tachton.
Tachton? Because it's in the lower.
Right, because it says under the Pei Gimel.
Oh, that's all.
Okay?
So they're both Tachton.
No.
Israel Saba is on the Chesed, the Tvuna is on the Gvura. Perek Tachton.
So the Israel Saba is on the Abba of the Gvura of the Abba, and on the
Gvura, yes.
right, and a Chesed of the Perek Tachton shel Arich Pampin.
Yes.
The Netzach the Arich also.
The Netzach.
The Arich. The Netzach the Atik. You see it?
Netzach,
The
the
Atik.
Atik זה כבר לאה.
No. Pay attention. You have a Chesed, one line of the Arich Pampin.
כן,
Then you have a Netzach the Atik, Perek Elyon.
כן.
That's where Israel Saba. So in Israel Saba, we're going to have Perek Elyon, Shela, Netzach, Shela, Atik, right? Then we're going to have Chesed of the Arich. Then we're going to have a Gvura of the Abba. Then that's where the Israel Saba V'Tvuna starts from. Israel Saba.
Is this you're talking about one sfira for now? Or
I'm talking
what are you
about.
describing right now? I want to understand, just for myself.
So with describing of you see this house, right, or this building, you want to call it.
It corresponds.
This building, it has general as a 4 walls. Inside the building, you have windows. When you go inside the room, you have chairs, you have tables, you have books. That's the details. Right now, we're talking about the building itself.
So the top one, the keter, is the building.
You could be building, correct.
Then you got
Then
windows, walls.
underneath him, right?
Ah,
But
this
each one of them could be 100-story building. The rest of them could be 50-story buildings. Now we're talking about lesser of the buildings. The more lower we're gonna get, the more. This is coming from upstairs to us. If it comes from upstairs to us, we need to get from lower, which means parzufim, which means lower buildings. It depends on which day of the week we are. And on a regular week, which is today, let's say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay, until Friday Mincha, we're only gonna work with Israel Saba, with Tvuna. That's it. We're not working in an Arechampin. We're not working in an Abba V'Ima. When we're going to get to the Shabbat, we're going to work with Abba V'Ima. When we're going to get to the Mincha of Shabbat, we're going to work with the Arechampin. When I'm saying we're going to work with it, that means we're going to draw from that.
That's
So
like
that
a
means we're going to
locator,
draw.
Like a locator, like an address.
Right.